Hi guys, today is Friday. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. If you drink coffee, I hope you have your morning cup of joe. Today I'm having mine in my orange bird cup. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I hope that you are putting a lot of content over there on Instagram these days. You will have seen Eric donning several shirts that have a little cute orange bird on them. I made those for him. He requested those. I found a few images and was happy to do it. He looked really handsome in them too. So hope you guys were following along over on Instagram. If you missed that series of photos because they were all inside of my story, no worries, because we are actually getting ready. As you can see, we're back home now. I'm outside. You're wondering why I'm wearing this robe, but because we came back home the other day and it was a little chilly. It was quite chilly during the mornings here in Atlanta, so it burns off and starts to warm up after a while, but right now it's a little bit chilly. But I decided it would be a really cute little vibe to come out and have my coffee out here. I have the TV on. I've actually started watching Downton Abbey for the third time. I just love it. Eric is like, you can probably write the script out word for word yourself. You've seen it so many times, but I just really enjoy Downton Abbey. If you guys have been a fan of it, if you've gone back and revisited it and started watching it again, drop down, leave a comment, let me know. But yeah, so we are home. Had a really nice long trip to Orlando. As you guys know, we took Chase to get him set up, enrolled into, got his apartment ready for the Disney college program. Wow, it was a fun time, but then it was kind of sad also. I've mentioned to you guys that Chase, when he's here in Atlanta, doesn't go to school too far away. Definitely not a whole state away, and so that's where he is now. So it's been a little bit of an adjustment, not having him kind of like at arm's reach. But you know, I guess that can be seen as a good and a bad, well, a good thing. You know, he needs to learn how to be away from us, and mainly I need to learn how to be apart from him, I guess, if anything. But with that, we will be going back in about 2 days. So we're going back again. This time we are headed back to take him his car. He has started work. He works from about 9 to 5, sometimes 9:30 to 5:30 every day. He catches the bus, but this is Chase's first job, and so he's so nervous about getting to work late because a lot of the kids have told him that the buses can be a little bit not so dependable, and so you just have to kind of budget your time so that you allot for the bus being, you know, possibly late. So he's been getting up. If he doesn't have to be to work till around 9 some days, 9:30 some days. He's getting up at 5:30 in the morning, getting himself ready to be at the bus. So the bus, they're set for his particular theme park that he's working at. The bus comes at 6:40, 7:20, like every 20 minutes, starting at around 6 o'clock. Every 20 minutes, starting at around 6 o'clock. And he's catching the 7 o'clock bus for 9 o'clock, you know, clock in time. So we're like, we need to go ahead and get him his car so that he can, you know, sleep in a little bit longer. But he's really enjoying it. So looking forward to seeing him. I haven't even seen him in his uniform. He refuses to send me a picture of him in his uniform. So gonna be, you know, looking forward to seeing that. What else? I need to catch you guys up on so much. What else? Oh, all right. So because Eric and I are taking his car down, we're taking separate cars. So Eric's going to drive Chase's car. I'm going to drive, you know, the truck. And so typically when Eric and I go to Florida, we share the driving duties. So this is going to be a little bit, I'm going to be a little bit nervous. I'm not even going to lie. I am going to be extremely nervous driving the entire way by myself. I think too, if I didn't have to follow Eric, it would be better. I think for me, it's the fact that I'm going to be trying to keep up with him that's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. Like the connector area of Atlanta is, I mean, it's like 8 lanes, 8 crazy lanes, and trying to keep up with him, it's going to be a lot. I think once we get outside of Atlanta, I will be okay, but I'm a lot nervous about the drive. I really am. But I'll be filming and kind of sharing with you guys my little journey as I'm driving along. Oh, got a late start to the day today because today I finished up, well, last night actually, I finished up all the orders. Today I packaged them up and Eric right now is out shipping them. You guys are just amazing. Sold out of all the t-shirts that I currently had and that I had initially in stock. And if I were to sit here and, you know, call out every name, we'd be here all day. But just know I thank you guys so very much. Shout out to Aretha. She missed some items that she wanted, but I sent you an email, friend, so I got you. I'll be having another huge sale in a few weeks. I think this one was like 65% off. The next one will be 70% off. So if you missed out on the last sale that I had on the t-shirts specifically, no worries, I'll have another sale here shortly. But I think that's everything I wanted to catch you guys up on. Thank you so much for everyone who watched the videos that were up that kind of pertain to the trip and everything that's going on down in Florida. Prayers going out for, you know, everyone living in Florida. Hope things kind of, you know, turn around down there in Florida with the governor. But, you know, it's politics. It's always been some crap with politics, right? So this is nothing new. So thanks everyone. Shout out to everyone who watched those videos. Shout out to everybody loving the car chats. We have a few other car chats coming here real soon. Eric and I really enjoy the car chats, y'all. We love talking. What else did I want to talk about? I feel like I haven't been on here and talked to you guys at home in a long time. Look, it's really great being away. I love going down to Florida, but I have missed my little outdoor space here, so it was really cool to come out here this morning and kind of sit and hang out. So really neat. I think that's everything I wanted to catch y'all up on. I think that's everything. Let me know what y'all are watching. Like I said, I'm watching Downton Abbey. Yeah, let me know what y'all are watching. All right, let's get dressed. Eric and I actually have a few errands we need to run, some things we need to take care of before we head out. I was gonna share with you guys the things that I packed up to wear for this particular trip, but guys, honestly, it's not even worth it. I am actually wearing the same thing I wore the last trip, which includes but not limited to denim shorts and t-shirts. I told you guys, that's gonna be me. That is me for the entire summer, whether it be here in Atlanta or the Orlando streets. Denim shorts and t-shirts. I remember what I want to mention. Several of you left on Instagram questions regarding Chase's room. You guys were wondering why it was so small. Well, that's not our first choice. It was not our first choice. Actually, your room in the Disney College program is up to Disney's discretion. So I mentioned a few videos back that with the college program, there were several types of room configurations. You could have 4 roommates in the room, and each roommate would have their own bedroom and their own bathroom. That was my first choice. Didn't get it. The other choice was 4 roommates in the room. 2 of the roommates share a bathroom. So that your own bedroom, 2 roommates to a bathroom, right? That was my next choice. Didn't get it. The final configuration for the Disney College program was called a 2x2. And with the 2x2, you have, again, 4 roommates, 2 guys to a bedroom, 2 guys to a bathroom. And unfortunately for me, that is what we got. But Chase has taken it in stride, honey. He's loving it. He and his roommate get along beautifully. A sweet, well, I shouldn't call him sweet, a nice guy from North Carolina. He actually works over at Animal Kingdom. A really cool guy. And they've gotten along really, really well. So enjoying that. His other roommates are cool. They're actually from California. So all the boys are getting along well. I just really thought it was going to be an issue, but Eric said it's more of an issue for me because, you know, I'm real homey. But Chase doesn't really care about stuff like that. So that is why Chase's room is so small. His bedroom is like split down the middle. I will say Disney did do a good job. I think they did a great job with making sure the guys had some semblance of personal space in there. And then it was just up to, you know, the tenants, if you will, to come in and decorate it and make it really cozy. So that's what we tried to do. I'll insert the little video that I made of his room just in case you missed the video where I shared it. But each guy has their own closet. The closet is mirrored, and Chase got the side with the window, which is the side I wanted. If he were to have to get the configuration that I didn't want, which is what he got, I said, please let him get the side with the window and not the side that has a bathroom on it. And so he got the side with the window, and then they overlook this really pretty lake. It is a nice setup. I know I mentioned the buses earlier. You know, the kids are complaining that the buses aren't dependable and whatever. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I sat out there for several days and watched the kids get on the buses. Them buses look like they were doing fine to me. What I did see is a bunch of kids running, looking like they were late coming out to the bus and having to get out there, and if they missed it, they'd have to wait for the next bus. So I think that's a lot of what was going on. These kids missing the bus and then blaming it on the bus because they had to wait for the next bus, which then made them late for work. But gosh, I mean, if you have an opportunity to get your kids in the Disney College program, I highly suggest it. It is set up so nice. I mean, I would, if your kid has to work during the summer, that's where I would put them. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It ain't cheap. They get paid. Actually, Chase has already gotten a paycheck. But the initial startup of the program, the application fee and all these other fees, they're gonna tax you. But after that, it's really nice. So yeah, those bags for this particular trip are already in the car. What I am doing a little bit differently this trip is wearing my fedoras. I am a fedora in the summertime type of girl. The last trip I pretty much did baseball caps just to keep the sun off of my melanated skin. You guys know in Florida, the sun just hits differently, especially for me and mine. So going to bring fedoras this trip. This one right here is an old favorite of mine. I actually purchased this one, guys, I know at least 4 years ago from H&M. And it is still holding up beautifully. Purchased this fedora out of the men's section. I love for my fedoras to fit a bit oversized, especially when I am wearing my units. You know, I just like a little bit of extra room in, you know, in the fedoras. So love this one. This one right here, I purchased while in Mexico a couple of trips back. Not sure which one, but we were inside of one of their parks, Xcaret, and there were some vendors at one area of the park. And I got a really good deal on this. I don't think this one was more than $10, and it is super well made. I love this little band right here. It really helps it to stay on the head. So pick that one up. That one will be going. And this one right here, I can't remember which resort it was, but this one's really well made also. So these three are going to go on this particular trip. Just gotta keep the sun off my skin. And for my sunglasses, I've switched out just about all of them except for these. These went on the last trip and I'll be taking these again. I just love my Ray-Bans, and I feel that they look so great when you wear them with fedoras. And then these here are all from Amazon. Just wanted to switch out, you know, keep my looks a little bit different for each trip because we're going to be going so frequently. This was my wallet from the last trip, and I believe I will be switching out this one because I don't want to wear them out for my little Louis Vuitton right here. I can't remember the name of this one, or do I want to do this one? I think I'll go with this one for this particular trip. So I'll need to switch all my items from this one to this one right here. And on the last trip, I actually forgot my mask, my sleeping mask. I have to have it. For those of you with the hotel phobias like myself, this is an absolute must. I'm going to switch out my handbag for this particular trip also. Got to remember to put my hand sanitizer in there. I did want to share with you guys a fragrance that I picked up from TJ Maxx while we were there. This is Creme Brulee. It is a gourmand fragrance. I absolutely love gourmand fragrances. You can get these pretty much in every TJ Maxx and sometimes your Marshalls, but I love them. They're really priced great, not super expensive at all. I don't have the price on this one, but let's see. I have another one here. Oh, I don't have the price on this one either, but I think they were around $14, $16, something like that. But really love this one. Creme Brulee, like I said, it's peppery, of course, because it's a gourmand fragrance, but it also has those sweet notes in here, kind of like burned caramel. Just really, really nice. I actually picked up another one on the day that I picked this one up in TJ Maxx while in Orlando. Not only did I pick up the Creme Brulee, but I also picked up Fig. Again, a gourmand fragrance, and it is my fave. I freaking love it. So the creme brulee is great, and I know I have shared with you guys countless times the pumpkin epicee. I actually ran out of this one not too long ago, could not find it, and then one of you lovely ladies, I believe it was Sharon, she shared with me a place online where I could actually go and pick it up. You guys know pumpkin epicee, it is a typically a fall fragrance, but if you're anything like me, you wear your fragrances year round. So this one actually went with us on this this most recent trip to Orlando. Got, again, so many compliments on it. Actually layered it and just received so many compliments on that. But yeah, just wanted to share that new fragrance with you guys. And then, like I said, these are just a few of the things that I need to throw in a bag. Going to switch out my wallet. The bag that went with me on this last trip was this Gucci Messenger. I'm thinking this one right here will go on this particular trip. No fuss bags. Don't have to worry about them getting oily or dirty or grimy or anything like that. I love these two bags for travel. Have you guys heard all of the fuss going on with the never full bags? So apparently Louis Vuitton is requiring a wait list, or they have a wait list now for the never full bags. And from what I read, the wait list is like 2 to 3 months long. Don't worry about that right there. That's like I have all of my bags stuffed here in the closet. They are all stuffed. So in this bag, it's just like a pillow. I used the cover that comes with the bag, and I stuff it and I sew it, and it keeps my bags holding the shape. But anyway, yeah, so apparently there's a wait list now for the never full handbags, and the wait list is 2 to 3 months long. And apparently now you can only get the bags by coming in store. So I'm trying to figure out, are they getting ready to discontinue these bags? What is going on? I have actually been going back and forth, trying to decide if I'm going to sell one of these. The damier bean, I never really wear. This one right here, I typically only wear when we are traveling. You guys know I will keep you posted if I do decide to get rid of one of those bags. I always want to give you guys first dibs on the bags. Here are the other ones over here. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. But I just want to share what I will be taking with me that's a little bit different from the last trip. Like I said, the last trip, baseball caps, wanted to switch out my sunglasses, gonna switch out the wallet. Good morning, guys. It is D-Day, the day that Eric and I drive separately to Orlando. It's 6:20 in the a.m. So to say that I am sleepy would be an understatement. But this is my travel outfit of the day. The fedora that I shared with you guys the other day. This is the one from H&M. My dress is from Target. I've had this dress, I know, at least one summer. This is actually my first time wearing it because, little known fact, I don't like dresses with slits on the side. And I didn't know it at the time that I bought it. Didn't feel like taking it back, so just went ahead and kept it. But I feel it'll be okay for just a little dress that I'm gonna be in the car with all day. And then for my shoes, my Tory Burch sandals with the cork. Well, it's not a cork, it looks like a cork insole. It reminds me of the inside of the, what are those shoes? Birkenstocks, yeah. So these are cute, love these. I actually have 2 pairs of these. First time wearing this pair, hence that's why they're in here on my rack. All right, so this is my little snack basket. I picked up these little Emerald Salty Sweet mixed nuts, and I went ahead and opened them so that I wouldn't have to try to open them while I was driving. I actually purchased 2 bags of them, and I'm going to place them both here in the Ziploc. I have these turkey cheddar and bacon pinwheels to snack on. Eric and I really don't stop when we are driving. We typically have, you know, snacks in the car, so that makes the drive a little bit more efficient. I have this Starbucks double shot of energy. I've already had coffee today, but I have this also just in case I need a little bit of boost as I'm driving. I have a bag of napkins right here, some apples, and I picked up these garden veggie puffs. These are the white cheddar, guys. These are so good. They're just like light as air. So yeah, those are my snacks for the drive. Gonna place this in the car, and I guess we'll see you guys in a little bit. Fingers crossed. You know what? No fingers crossed. I've already prayed for traveling mercies, so I know we're going to make it there safely. So I will probably see you guys at the rest stop. All right, guys, we have made it to Florida. I'm so happy to be off the road and taking a break. We're not in Orlando yet. We're actually at the rest stop. So when I opened up this portion of the vlog today, it was like 6:20, and right now it's like not 7, I was about to say 7:30. It's about 10:30 right now. So we've been making pretty good time. I've been doing good. So to start out, I was actually following Eric, but I felt he was driving too slow, so I got in front of him, and he was just driving slow because I was nervous this morning when we left. So he was trying to make sure I stayed with him, but as I got more comfortable, I decided to get in front. And so now he's following me. But we're here at the rest stop right now. There are a lot of people here at the rest stop. This is the most we've ever seen at this particular rest stop. This is the same rest stop we stop at every time. And I guess it's just because it's coming up on the holiday. Tomorrow is actually Monday, Memorial Day. So really crowded. So on the last stop, the last time we were here, what, not even 2 weeks ago, we got one of the Florida passes for the truck. so that when we come down, we don't have to actually stop at the tolls. So now we need to get one for Chase's car. So I'm gonna go inside and find Eric. I'm sure he's actually in there doing that right now. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any juice today. It's a little bit chilly. Typically when we stop, I get grapefruit juice. But I still have my coffee in the car. But did you get the sun pass already?
I got the sun pass, so I'm activating it now on the sun pass account.
Current time is 11:55 and we've stopped for gas. A lot of times we'll stop at the turnpike and get gas, but because the rest stop was so crowded today, we figured the turnpike little gas station area was going to be super crowded, so we got off on the Gainesville, Florida exit. And we have about an hour and 41 minutes to go before we reach Orlando. And I have reached the point in the trip where I am about over the drive. So Eric is out right now pumping gas for both vehicles. And after that, we'll get back on the road. Not sure if I mentioned it earlier in this particular video that we are staying at Margaritaville again. However, this time we are going to have a cottage. On our last stay, we had a townhouse. It was cool, it was cool. The only issue was, you know, when you go outside, they're like shared spaces because the units are so close together. And someone was smoking a cigarette this last trip, and the way my sinuses and allergies are set up, I can't even risk the chance of that happening again. So we are back in a cottage now. It's actually a 3-bedroom cottage, and it's just Eric and I this trip, but that's all that they had. So once we get to Orlando, and again, we have about an hour and 40 minutes left, I will give you guys a tour of the cottage. I really like this one. It is on the lake, and actually this particular cottage is one that we've stayed in before. So this should be interesting. But yeah, right now we are at the Shell station in Gainesville, Florida, and I am ready for this drive to be over.